Hello Dungeoneers, and welcome back to part 3 of this level 6 guide. Fortunately, it's the final level 6 episode, as we're about to escape into level 7. There's a little pressure plate puzzle to solve here that gives us access to a little nice secret item. Just got to clear the room out first. And these little guys aren't as annoying as they were when we first encountered them on level 4. Go down much easier now. Just keep an eye out here on how to solve this puzzle, it's not too bad. It just involves placing items on the pad from both sides, trapping ourselves in the middle, and then putting pressure on the plate again to escape. Yeah, the helmet gives more protection, so it's a small benefit. I think now that I've got heavy armour proficiency, I just need to pile points into swords now to get the enemies down quicker. I don't see much point in lessening the damage I take now. I may as well just crank out more damage. Both guys in my front line will be going the same way now, I think. Swords and axes all the way. And we just need to put an item on the pressure plate now to escape. Then we can get back to working on our escape to level 7. I always like to close the occasional door behind me, just in case enemies are going to respawn. Just need to avoid some fireballs here while unlocking the secret areas. That's a useful spell to know. Unless you looked on the internet already on how to cast it. If you don't have the ability to cast fireballs, then I'd keep this sword for a short while, as we need to cast a fireball to solve the puzzle. Which is why it gives you the sword, really. Up there's a few other enemies to kill, that gets us some new gear. But I'm just going to try and level up a little bit more first before I go up there. By the end of the video we're going to go up there, so don't worry. So now that the pit ahead is closed, we can carry on. We can't turn right yet as we don't have the right weapon. So the door will be closed, so we have to go left. Now, this is an interesting room. There were 3 puzzles inside. All of them are those switched-based puzzles. The first one we have to solve, as that leads to a key. again, you'll need some fast fingers to do the right moving requirements for this puzzle. It can be quite tough. But there is a very nice sword available as a reward, so it's well worth clearing out this room of all its secrets. Oh, that's better. He's moving in close now. You can just polish him. That central column to our right with those little buttons on it. Those buttons are central to solving the secrets that this room contains. But we'll get to that in just a minute. I think taking Ice Magic to 24 will net me improved Ice Blast. That's a good spell. Or Frostbolt as it's called. So the first thing we need to do is actually get the key. Which is done like this. You have to move quite fast. Once you get to the key and pick it up, another one of these guys is released, so you best turn around pretty quickly to take him out. The next puzzle is one of the most enjoyable ones so far. It requires a lot of very fast mouse movements. So we remove the torch, and that closes the pit in front of us. And now we need to click pretty much every switch on that central column. And then run all the way around and press the switch on the left hand side. And like I said before, it's well worth it for the weapon that's inside. And you'll need the Sword of Nex in your inventory to get past one of the puzzles later on. Although I'll be skipping that puzzle as I don't really need to go inside. Almost wearing a full set of heavy armour now. And now the final puzzle in this room involves dropping down the westmost pit. So we'll head out of here, turn left, and it involves one fight against a crab. It's not a particularly great secret to find, but if you're a treasure hunter, it's the only way to get it. Just got to find the teleporter in here to get out, and we'll end up outside of the fire room that we were in earlier. We could have gone back in there and crossed over the pit we closed by casting a fireball and turning right, and with that sword in our inventory we can actually access one of the secrets on the level below. We're just going to go back now to that place I mentioned earlier to fight for a little bit more gear. And now we can just head on here to those stairs that we came across earlier. There's a few fire elementals up there. I think there's 2 of them. So it's best to be at full health and have some spells prepared beforehand. I got quite lucky in this fight with my freezes. I seem to hit that slim percentage chance to actually freeze them. It does make the fights a bit quicker. Again, it's a nice improvement. And the same with the gloves as well. And now we can pretty much make our way to the end of the level and go down into level 7. There's just one more secret to get near the end. And now we can use those keys we've been collecting. That's a good item for my Minotaur. Before we go down, we can just use the gold key that we've got to unlock one of these 3 secrets. You've got to choose one of the 3 doors. I know the item I want is behind the left door. With a fire mage in your team, it's pretty simple which option you want to pick. Well, that's the end of level 6, guys. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.